5 projects in Africa, Middle East are being awarded Holcim Awards Acknowledgement Prizes of equal value. The projects are presented in alphabetical order. A Holcim Awards Acknowledgement Prize goes to the project Adaptive Reuse, Women's Center and Playground in Palestine. This project is part of a larger scheme to revive the historic center of Beit Iksa, a Palestinian village of 1,600 people near Jerusalem. 2 abandoned buildings will be adapted for reuse as working spaces, with an eco-kitchen for the local women's association. The rehabilitation of surrounding spaces will follow later. The new facilities will include educational playgrounds for children, sitting areas, and a protected bird habitat. It is an effort to bring life back to this abandoned site. The Holcim Awards jury greatly appreciates this project's social and spatial initiatives to strengthen communities and their environment in a politically troubled region of the world. Specifically commended is the intention to rehabilitate a historic site with minimal means and to revitalize a community. At the core of this project is the build-up of social and physical infrastructure. A further Holcim Awards Acknowledgement Prize goes to the project Chicoco Radio, community building designed for urban flooding in Nigeria, by Kunlé Adeyemi of NLA in the Netherlands. Chicoco Radio is a floating media platform that will be built with and for the residents of the waterfront slum communities of Port Harcourt in Nigeria. The design is part of the African Water Cities project. As a participatory venture using locally produced materials, Chicoco Radio will be the community's voice and include recording studios, a computer center, meeting rooms, a cinema, and an amphitheater. The Holcim Awards jury acknowledges this project's objective to establish linkages both locally and across the region. Architecture merges with new media to become a platform for modern communication and participation. Located at the threshold between land and water, the structure furthermore encapsulates the effects of climate change on coastal communities in Africa. The use of indigenous materials such as bamboo offers the opportunity to create an architecture that goes beyond tradition while respecting the past. A next Holcim Awards Acknowledgement Prize goes to the project Co-op Capacity Building, Community Farming and Market Hub in Rwanda, by Mariacristina Agnello and Pamela Larocca of Kaudesign in Italy. This master plan focuses on the rapid urban growth in Kigali and responds to the needs of the predominantly young population. The project establishes participatory processes with local cooperatives and stakeholders and includes a collective hill farming program, community buildings, and a market. Existing wetlands will be improved with aquatic macrophyte plants and provided with a network of pedestrian bridges and pathways. The Holcim Awards jury is impressed by the idea of strengthening communities by combining social and economic programs. This master plan goes beyond the implementation of physical infrastructures, spaces and buildings to include a range of measures that reinforce social interconnectedness through communication and participation. The project is a small but nonetheless important step in nation building. A next Holcim Awards Acknowledgement Prize goes to the project Weaving Publicness, socially integrated office building with sustainable façade in Addis Ababa. By Ken de Koomen and Wesley de Grief of BC Architects and Studies in Belgium, and Adeyemi Haile Mariam of ABB Architects in Ethiopia. The winning entry of the architectural design competition for the headquarters of the Addis Ababa Chamber of Commerce and sectoral associations in Ethiopia aims to contribute to the spatial improvement of the urban environment. It seeks to create an architectural dialogue in a global context with a strong local identity. It does so by integrating public spaces at ground level, continuing the busyness of the street within the building. A façade made of woven, locally quarried trachyte stone regulates ventilation as well as sunlight. The Holcim Awards jury acknowledges the architectural and spatial qualities of the building, especially the sequence of public spaces that transport the hustle and bustle of the city's streetscape into the new facilities of the Chamber of Commerce. Trade as a form of interaction and a key activity of civic life is the central theme of this design proposition. Additionally, the jury values the facade structure and its composition as a fresh alternative to the curtain walls of the high-rise buildings throughout the city. One more Holcim Awards Acknowledgement Prize goes to the project White Canvas, Health Center and School in Refugee Camp in Mauritania, by Attila Shabadic of the Archsas Group in Hungary. This project takes on the difficult task to provide public amenities in refugee camps, specifically the Mbera refugee camp in southeast Mauritania with more than 70,000 people. Foldable tent structures that are easy to erect form the basic units for the school and health center facilities. Phase change material, or PCM accumulators, are used for air conditioning. The colder air at night cools the hot air during the day. The use of this simple but effective technology in semi-arid or desert areas helps to improve living conditions in the camps. The Holcim Awards jury applauds the basic premise of this design proposal that combines the intelligent deployment of technology with social objectives. Two technical aspects are specifically commended. The sophisticated lightweight system for the tent structures is considered a highly appropriate solution, and the use of PCM accumulators as an environmental control system is deemed a brilliant answer for improving comfort levels. Here, technology is put to work to enhance the living conditions of refugees. The Holcim Foundation congratulates the laureates for their exceptional projects and is pleased to present the 5 Holcim Awards Acknowledgement Prizes 2014 for Africa, Middle East now.